is a term, plag or maybe plagiarism. So what does it mean? And why is it important for paper publication?
Yeah, this is very important questions. Most of the peoples I find that the authors, especially when writing the papers, they copy from the different sources and not giving the proper citations for those copied things. So I suggest the authors to do not copy any things. The plagiarism is actually that you are taking the content from the other persons without giving credit to that persons. Means you are showing that this is actually the work of the authors that he is writing. This is not the work of the third persons that from where you have used the matters. So when you are using the matter of third persons, you should give proper credit. Otherwise, it will thought that you have plagiarized the articles. The proper citation is very important for the research articles. So when we receive the articles, we first submit the articles in the plagiarism tools. Plagiarism tools easily find the content that these contents are already published by some other journals, and this work has been done by some other authors. So we have different plagiarism tools, and that tools used to find whether it is work of authors or whether it is work of some other persons, third parties. So when you are writing the articles, the author know what they are writing. When they are using the content from the other person, they should properly write in his own word and they give the proper credit to that person, whether he is copying the text from the third parties, whether he is taking the tables, figures, whatever things they are taking from the other parties, they should write the name and giving the proper source. It will avoid the plagiarism in their articles. So we can think that the plagiarism can be of various types. Sometimes the plagiarisms may be the self-plagiarisms. So when the self-plagiarism actually happens when the authors already used his content. Means suppose author has written some articles, they are published in some other journals, and they are using his own content in currently published paper. So that is called as self-plagiarism. In that case, he also write the name of his name and year of publications after his lines and its source also provided by the authors. So this is the self-plagiarism. The another one is if he is using the content from the other parties, other authors, they should write the name of the other persons, other authors. So these two type of plagiarisms are mostly found in the articles. Sometimes they are using the source and tables from the other authors. They should write the source at the bottom of the tables or bottom of the figures. So these avoid the plagiarisms. When the author is using the actual content from the author, they should write in double quotations. It shows that they have actually copied actual same things from the published papers. Double quotation is very important to specify that they have not any changes, they have not any paraphrasing of that content. They have simply copied the source informations without with citations. They have provided also the citations where they have copied the informations.
Okay, so means plagiarism is very, very important. So you have used a sentence that if person's paper has already been published, all right, and he's again writing a paper, and what he wants some of the matter from the published article in this current article. Then also he has to write his name that yes, I have taken this matter from my previous article. All right.
Whatever published things that author is using, so they should give credit to all those things, whether it is his own work or whether it is some other author's works.
Yes.
So whatever things they are using, they should give proper credit. Whatever uncredited thing that is written in the articles, we thought that this is his work,
yes.
And when we send the article for peer review, because the peer review persons are very knowledgeable in that discipline. So when he finds anything that is not credited to some other people's work, they will reject the papers. They will give suggestions that this is already published papers.
Yes.
They have not did any new works in that paper, and they will reject the papers immediately before publications.
Okay, I mean it is really very, very important. Okay, sir, then what will be the next step after plagiarism?
So next step is when the author writing the articles, because the author know what he is copying from other source. Sometimes the author write articles and he is innocently, without knowing anything, we add the things. When the honest error is
Yes.
occur in the articles.
Yes.
So whenever they write the article, they should very much be alert about adding the matters from other sources. So this will avoid the plagiarisms and rejection at the review stages. And whenever they submit the articles to the publishing house, we at the publishing house we give a copyright forms to the authors where there is mention about that they have written whatever thing they have written his own things. They have not copied anything from the other persons.
Yes.
And whatever third party things he is using, he is giving proper credit and he is taking proper permission from those things, those publishing house, those corporate owners.
Yes.
If he not taking the honors, if he not taking the permission from the owners of the articles,
Yes.
so that comes under the purview of the plagiarisms. So when we check, we have different stages of checking plagiarisms. This is one of the peer review, one of the software stage. If we find anything that violate that sign agreement, so we will immediately reject the paper. So authors should be very much alert about writing the paper, so that his work is not get rejected before publications. Once his work rejected, they have to rewrite the articles, they have to redo the article, because in the articles there are two things are there. One is content, another is language. The content should be very original and
Absolutely.
unpublished work. Original means unpublished work.
Okay.
Means when he's using published work, they should give proper credit to those works.
Want to know that what is copyright, importance of journal indexing, how to write high quality manuscript and many more related to publication? Then do subscribe the channel Knowledge, hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thank you.